Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Melanie and I do food hauls. So I do click and collect from Asda. I've had a few issues recently with them giving me stuff with the same date on or the next day. Last week they gave me about 4 or 5 items that had the following day's date on. So lots of things had to be frozen. And I feel like they're just going around grabbing the first thing and shoving it in. Today's issues were, the dates aren't too bad on some things, but on other things they are. And also they said things were out of stock, and when I've ticked substitution for it, they've not got an alternative, even though they've had very similar things in at the same time. They just literally can't be bothered to pick something else. Like I asked for a meat feast pizza and they had it in large because I asked for a medium, and they also had the pepperoni one in medium, so they could have easily substituted it with one of them, and then obviously it's up to the customer if they keep it or not, but they didn't. And in our shop, it's one of the worst managed ones ever. They're always messing around the staff, they're always talking to each other and ignoring everyone, and when you see them doing the click and collects, they're walking around with the mates who don't actually work there whilst on the phone messing around. So the manager needs to start sorting this out, because there's a lot of stuff with really bad dates on. So I've got the first lot out, so I'll show you the first lot, put it away and show you the next lot. As always, you won't see me put it away, you won't know I've stopped filming. So the first thing, got a jar of this already and it's super low. Highly recommend it. It actually has blackcurrants in it. Be careful if you sat on your sofa because they'll fall on your clothes. I've noticed that. I keep having to wash clothes because I keep getting blackcurrants on me. But it's super tasty. It's not too sweet. It's kind of tangy and I like it. If you like blackcurrant, you will like it. Tin of Asda's own baked beans. Sausages. The date's not too bad on them. Last week we got sausages and they had the following days on. The following day's date, so we had to freeze them. Then we've got some lean diced beef. These lamb shanks, which always have at least a month on. That's got like 5 weeks on. These, I've been getting these every week, and normally they have the following day's date on. So I've done really well because it's got like 3 or 4 days from now. So that's really good. Then I got the squeaky bean chicken, or crispy nuggets, so not chicken, they're vegan. And I'm not joking, they literally do taste like the chicken nuggets, so I highly recommend them if you're trying to cut down meat or you want to try a few vegan things. I do recommend them. So we've got a root mash and a classic mash with really low dates on. It's not tomorrow, it is the day after, but obviously this is a weekly shop, so you'd think they would think, right, we'll get some with more dates on it, because there is stuff, it's just behind the stuff at the front, because obviously they're going to put the lower date towards the front. So you'd think they would be like, do you know what, it's clearly a weekly shop, we'll get one with a low date on and one with a date further in the week. But as I said, they're always messing around. I got a 4-pack of Monster Energy. I'm trying to not drink them. I do have some of the Tenzing energy drinks that I've got about 80 calories in. Got them on Amazon. I've been having one a day, but nothing beats Monster, so I thought, seeing as they're on offer, I'll get them. I think they were like $3.35 or something, so that's why I got them. Then I got this for me. It's a creamy mash, and this one does have a good date on it. Then I got the Heartless 10-calorie raspberry and blackcurrant jellies. I got 2, the 40p each at the moment. I was getting the 6-pack. Last week they didn't have a 6-pack in. This week they didn't. So I thought, well, I'll get singles, because even singles, the normal 50p, it works out at £3, and the 6-pack's £3. So if they don't have the 6-pack, just get the singles because it's the same. But at the moment, these are 40p, so they are better value. So I'd highly recommend getting them. Then I got the Freaks of Nature brand with apple crumble. Just thought I'd try these. They're on offer. They're about £1.80. I think they're normally £2.50. So unless I really loved them, I probably wouldn't have got them. But I thought I'd give them a go. Smarties buttons, because it's become one of my favourites. Then I got the Mars bar, you know, the thin ones that have got less than 100 calories. I'm not a big Mars bar lover. I'll probably only have one because I want to try it. But the person that I live with takes a sweet and savoury snack to work with them every day, so I thought they could have one of these and maybe a Twix single or a Time Out single with it. So then they've got a full chocolate bar without it being, do you know what I mean? It'll equal, well, it'll probably still be less calories than a full one. So seeing as these are everywhere, I thought I would get them. Then I got these to try. because why not? I got a fibre one in red velvet and chocolate. I love the red velvet ones. I only get them when they're on offer because they're quite expensive if they're not. 4 for your total 0% yogurts with honey. These are my favourite. Don't get them that often, but they're £1 each or 4 for £3. So if you're going to get them, definitely get 4. I got 4 small bottles of Evian. I don't drink enough water. Like, I barely drink water, so I thought I'd start with one of them a day along with everything else that I drink, because it's better to drink some than none. So they were on offer for £2. Then I got a 6-pack of Asda's own ready salted crisps. Some weeks I get Walkers, some weeks I get Asda's own, and they're for the person that I live with as their savoury snack for work. I only like Seabrook crisps. I got them a hearty vegetable soup, Asda's own. Then because I got the Freak of Nature vegan desserts, I got vegan custard. I've had this before and it's really nice, and it's only about 70p or something like that. I got 2 tins of tuna chunks in water because I don't like it in brine or oil, and I think I've got 1 or 2 cans in the cupboard. I've had tuna a few times this week, so I'm just basically replacing what I've had. Then I got a Lily's Kitchen chicken and turkey casserole for the dog. She has one of these every week as a treat, and Asda only do 2 versions of this. They do this one, and I think it's the lamb hot pot or something. Then I got the Mrs. Ellswood sweet cucumber sandwich slices, pickled. It's funny because when I get a burger from McDonald's, I get it without pickles on, yet I can't get enough of these. Put them in the fridge and I snack on them over the week. Then I got an orange Lucozade, it's a big one. I got Lenore Ruby Jasmine, it's one of my favourites. It was on offer for £2.50. I think last week I got the furry one. I've also got Gold Orchid, which is one of my favourites. Oh god, it is gorgeous, that one. I've got Black Pearl from Tesco. I have the Mrs. Hinch one, which I've not used yet. So I have a few, but it's nice to change scents around because I use the furry washing pods. It's not a super strong smell or scent, and it's nice, but every now and then I'm like, oh, I'll change up my fabric conditioner, because at least then it's like you've got something different. And I do always get them when they're on offer, so I thought I'd get Ruby Jasmine. Then I have 2 filtered milks in semi-skimmed for when I make tea, because I've predominantly been drinking tea. Not had a coffee since December. So I'm going to put this a lot away, and then I'm going to get the rest out. So I also got a extra special roast gravy because I got that chicken thing, so got some gravy to go with it. 3 pineapple lollies, the 3 for £1. I got these last week and I really enjoyed them. I'm more likely to eat it if I've got it like this than if I buy a pineapple, because I'm a big waster when it comes to pineapples. I always forget to cut them up because they're never ripe when you first get them. Then I forget to check them, and then I'm like, by the time I remember, it's gone off. So, and you get quite a lot for £1, so yeah, I recommend them. I got some ready to eat kiwi fruit, and they're never ready to eat, so they probably won't be ripe for a few days. And I always put them in the fridge, so I put all my veg in the fridge, by the way, because it makes it last longer. A pack of baking potatoes. I've been going through these. Normally I get them and they last me forever, but this week or so I've just been having one most days, and I've been enjoying it with my main meal or as the main part of the meal. Sometimes I'll put beans in it, sometimes I'll put a little tiny bit of cheese in, and I don't really like cheese, so I'll literally put on the smallest amount. Like, most people would look at me and think I'm crazy by the little amount I put on, but yeah, I've been enjoying them. Some vine ripened tomatoes, some broccoli, some Brussels sprouts, some sweet leaf and carrot salad. I enjoyed that last week when I got it. Panadol, which is the best paracetamol ever, and some Nurofen. I got some ginger because I chop it up and put it in hot water with some honey and a slice of lemon. It's good for sore throat, so if you're feeling run down, or it's just good for your general health anyway. Highly recommend it. I always forget to do it, even though I get ginger most weeks. I got a sachet of Galaxy hot chocolate to try. I think I've had it, but I don't remember what it was like. 3 of these. I've still got one from last week. I eat way too much chocolate. I need to start cutting back a little bit because I have 1 main meal a day, a very tiny meal, and then I snack the rest of the time, so I need to. But then again, this is good. Highly recommend it. It's not, I thought it'd be broken up bits of mini egg. It's actually little tiny mini eggs, if that makes sense, in the chocolate. but it is good. Jumbo Mini. Then sticks the smallest ones and the medium ones. She's already had one. I got some free range Asda Zone eggs. Normally I don't get Asda Zone. I normally get the ones in the yellow box or some organic ones, but I thought I'd just get these for this time. Steak pie, a small pack of Weetabix, which I'm going to have with the kiwi fruit on top. Some cotton wool to take makeup off or to do my toner or whatever. They last me ages. I've still got my last one, but I forgot. A bag of sugar because I've been drinking lots of tea, and when I drink normal tea, and not herbal tea, I do put sugar in. Then I got an Alpro no sugar. I put that on cereal. Cotton wool buds, seeded Warburtons, the best bread. Although I like the wholemeal, but they no longer do it in Asda. I don't know if they've stopped it everywhere else, but you can't get it in Asda, and it makes the best crunchy toast. Then the best hand wash, which is only 90p. I always have this in my bathroom. Every now and then I'll see something new and I'll get it. But I always end up going back to this because it's amazing. It's really good quality, like you wouldn't think it was only 90p. It smells nice, it leaves your hands soft, and even if you're washing your hands 20 times a day, it still doesn't dry out your skin. So if you're looking for a good hand wash that won't break the bank, this is amazing. And as I said, every now and then I'll see something like, oh, I'll try that. I always go back to this because nothing beats this. I've had some that are 10 times more expensive than this, and this just wins hands down. When you add how much it costs, how soft it is on your hands, how gentle, and how it smells, you would go back to it. I got another one of these, so I think I got 3 in total. Can't remember how many I showed in the last clip. And then I got 3 of these because it's 3 for £3 or £1.35 each. I normally end up having one of these like 2 in the morning when I forgot to have an evening meal, or I've only had one meal that day and I'm hungry. And it's always the soba noodles with the yakisoba sauce. Highly recommend. Down here I've got 2 packs of the Shades coconut oil toilet roll. I try and get 2 because it's 2 for £6 or the 3.50 each, so you save £1. So when I get them, I always try and get 2. And I like these because when you've got them open in your bathroom, or you've got one on your toilet roll holder, whenever you walk into that bathroom, or even before you get to the bathroom, all you can smell is coconut. So they're really good. Tesco were the first ones who did these, by the way, if you're wondering who did them first. It was Tesco, and then everyone else has copied, and they are amazing. In here we have 3 2-litre bottles of Pepsi Max, 2 2-litre bottles of Diet Coke, and a Ribena. In here we have 5 1.25-litre bottles of Diet Coke. In here, this is the freezer, by the way, I have this. Now, I didn't order this. I ordered the 4-pack of ice creams in 4 different flavours. And I know gelato's just a soft ice cream, but the box that I ordered, A, was on offer, so I don't know if this one was. I'm guessing it was, otherwise they wouldn't have been able to scan it because it shows the price when they scan it. But I didn't want one flavour, that's why I got the one with 4 flavours in. I was looking forward to it, and I've only just seen it because the person that I live with brought the shopping away home and put away the frozen stuff, and I just came in here just before I filmed this. I was like, well, I didn't actually order that. Then I got the 2 chicken quarter pounders. This is the 3rd week in a row that I've got these. I've still got 1 in that box. They're really good. They're good if you just want something quick, or you want to just shove something in the oven and you don't want to think about it. I've had it with baked potato, I've had it with chips, but mainly baked potato, and I've really enjoyed having it. It's very tasty, it's filling. It's not the great fat-wise, 30% of your daily allowance, but it, you know, it depends what else you've eaten that day. Do you know what I mean? When I first got them, they were £1, and now they're about £1.65, but they are worth it, and I like the coating. It's like a really crunchy coating. It's like they've coated it in Rice Krispies, but they haven't. And down here we have a bird's eye steam fresh, and it's the rice with broccoli and peas in. I used to get this all the time, especially when it first came out. It was always on offer for £1. I think this was on offer for £1.25, and I literally had it like 4 or 5 times a week. It is so tasty, it's filling. It doesn't taste like normal frozen rice. You put it in the microwave, it steams it, and it's It's beautiful. Highly recommend that. One more thing, and it's just a case of Stella 10-pack. They're on offer for £7.97 at the moment, but they're not here. And then that's everything I got. So they got the wrong ice cream, but there's nothing I can do. We're not going to go back to Asda. It's 3 miles away. Then you've got to mess around. Then they might not have the one that I wanted. So yeah, I'm just going to make sure I paid the right price, because obviously if it's more, then I will contact them via the website or however you can contact them. I've never had to contact them with an issue, because I've normally just put up with it. I think most people do, don't they? Because you get click and collect for a reason. It's because you're busy, or you don't want to walk around the shop, or whatever your reason is, you don't get it, you know, just for the fun of it. But that's everything. If you have any questions about any of the items that you've seen, please feel free to comment below. If you have any suggestions of things that you think I might like based on what I've shown you, then also please leave a comment. I like to try new things, so if there's anything you think I may like based on what I've shown you, that's mine. I mean, anything that's meat other than the chicken dinner isn't mine, so I do like to eat as much vegetarian, vegan type things, even though I'm neither of those things. That's predominantly what I like the taste of. I hope you're all doing okay. Hope you're having a great day, great evening, great weekend, great month, depending on when you see this. And I'll be back very soon with my next food haul. Thank you for watching.